Taking a little stroll in the park today. Going for a 2-hour walk. But while I'm walking, right, I'm thinking, right? I do a lot of thinking, a lot of studying now. And what I notice is the reason why a lot of people can't get over the hump in life, might even be failing in life, is because life became an Instagram reel. So if you look at an Instagram reel, right, it's what, 30 seconds? You got 30 seconds to get your point across. That's it. So the more they put this technology here, we get brainwashed of following the technology process. 30 minutes, say what you got to say, that's it. So anything over 30 minutes, your brain sometimes can't adapt to the information because it becomes too long for you. There's times in the past that I send people voice text. It might be 2-3 minute voice text. And they'll be like, I didn't read it. Because the information is too long. Your brain can retain that information because we're so used to what I call the microwave society. Everything is done quick, push of a button. People don't have the capacity, the mental capacity no more to actually require information. And that's the problem. So there's a saying, right? If you want to hide something from, they really said black people, put it in a book, right? Okay. No one really reads no more. The book is the social media. So if you want to hide something from a person, put it on YouTube. The average podcast might be an hour or two. Me, I study a lot. I study health, wealth. I study economy. I'm studying everything, everything in life that I need to grow, succeed, live. Because think about it, you're living in this big ass world right here. In order for you to grow mentally, physically, financially, you need the information. And people are stuck on what they like. What you like might not be able to help you, right? I like seeing girls on social media with big butts. Will that help me in the future? No. Some people study all the weed strands. Will that help you in the future? No, unless you're gonna have a dispensary. So sometimes your likes is your hobby. You have to study the things that's gonna help you grow in life. How to make more money, how to live longer, how to stay healthier, which foods to eat, which foods to grow, what to stay away from, how to educate your mental. We're not doing that no more. We getting caught up in the bullshit, the toxic shit in life. And what's happening? It's like soaking in. You're waking up every morning stressed out, depressed. You're toxic because you're feeding toxic information into the brain. And it happens to everybody. It happened to me until I started really buckling down, realizing. So when I was in prison, right, they got these books called Donald Gowan. Donald Gowan ain't no different from listening to a rap song about killing, shooting. It's the same concept, all hood shit. So I was talking to this guy one day, one of my mentors. My mentor name is Herman Bell. Herman Bell was one of the leaders of the Black Panthers. Herman Bell had like 40-something years in when I met him. And he told me, stop reading that bullshit. He said, you're in jail for that same shit. He said, you're feeding your brain with all the negative shit. And he started giving me books to read. The Outliers by Michael Gladwell, 10,000 Hours. That book alone taught me a lot about life. It taught me how people become successful in life. Because 10,000 hours means you put a lot of energy into that thing. It spoke about Bill Gates. It spoke about Warren Buffett. It spoke about LeBron James. So it helped me to open up my mindset because I had a closed mind. It was all about hood shit. hustle, hustle. And from then on, I started reading more educational books. So when I came home, I got on the stop reading. I got on the podcast wave. Now I can listen to bullshit podcasts about hood shit all day, or you can listen to positive. I listen to a lot of Robert Greene. He's the guy that wrote 48 Laws of Power. I read that book 4 times. He talks about seduction. Not only how to seduce people, but he also talks about seduction of life. There's so many parts of seduction. Look into Robert Greene. And what these books do is help my mental. So when problems come my way, I'm able to deal with it because I'm educating myself. I'm already 3 steps ahead of a normal person. So when you think you're coming with whatever, I'm already prepared for that because I studied it. And this is how you grow in life. There's no difference from being in the streets. If you're a street person, you can read the streets. You could tell if you're about to get robbed, if a nigga about to pull a gun out. It's the same concept. So I studied that all my life, but I'm not in the streets no more. So I'm in the real world. So you have to study real world stuff. And like I said, the average person is stuck on social media. Girls are looking at girls trying to get their bodies put together. Who could be a better bitch? It's like you're competing against a girl that you don't even know across the world because she might look like you and you can see yourself having a body like her. Y'all competing, don't even know each other. Guys do it too. And it's like, it doesn't help your life. Stay in your lane. Compete with yourself. Look at your career and say to yourself, am I comfortable? Do I want to make more money? Jump into a different lane. Look at your body. Are you happy with your body? Like, it's really about you, being comfortable with you. Everything else is like, because at the end of the day, social media is not going to help you grow. You're really going to help yourself grow. And I was just thinking about it. I'm like, damn, we live like we're on social media. Like, start focusing on real things in life, how to help you grow. People making money but don't know how to spend their money. That's because you're not educating yourself on money. Anyone can make money. You get a damn job, you get a check every week, and that's it. But most people live from check to check because they don't know financial literacy. So start looking more into life and life things. And I'm telling you, your life could probably become better for you. Have a great day.